We are back at Laguna Seca and I got both my track cars here. What? All right, so full disclosure, I got my Type R here today. It is not going on track. My buddy Chewy helped me bring the car down here just to stretch its legs, get it out in the open. It's a no sound limit day, so there's gonna be some pretty cool cars here. So I figure out, you know, it's the closest thing I have to a show car. It looks pretty cool, I must admit. But the S2000 is finally track ready. If you guys didn't catch that last video, definitely go watch it. I promise to get it up for you. But all the safety stuff is in, roll bar, harnesses, tires, brakes, it's all ready to go. In fact, take a look at these wheels. This is the first time I mounted them on the car. That is the SHAKEDOWN full forged wheels. Beautiful, wrapped in brand new AO52s, my tire of choice, because those are sticky, thick boys. And I got my beautiful Balade Sports roll bar with the GoPro, timer, seats, harnesses, all ready to go. So we're just waiting for our driver meeting. We should be going to that in just a second. And then we'll get ready for this first session. Now, here's my goal for today. I'm really shooting for 1:45. If I could get 1 minute 45 seconds on Laguna Seca in the S2000 for the first time out, I will be ecstatic. And really the goal is to ultimately get below 1 minute 45, and that's the point where I'll start looking at adding aero to the car. I don't even have stock aero on the car. I have no under tray. I've got no fender liners. You know, some of that stuff is coming, but I don't even have that right now because it wasn't on the car when I got it. So aerodynamically, the S2000 in OEM form is already terrible. It's even worse now. I'm gonna have terrible parachuting. So I don't expect spectacular times today. I'm just here to learn the car, but if I turn some good laps, I'll be super excited. And if I manage to break 145, which I don't expect, then we'll start looking into aero. But let's go to the driver meeting and then we'll get ready for the first session. Session 1 is done. And it's definitely a learning experience. So I think it was probably the third lap, maybe it was the second lap. Coming out of turn 11, I was anxious to get a good solid lap in. Of course, I'm always anxious to get a good solid lap in. So I came out of turn 11, you know, blazing, trying to get some speed for the straight because, you know, obviously the S2000 doesn't have the power that the Type R has. And I spun. I had my first spin out. So facing the wrong direction was not fun. Everything was fine. Slow enough turn. No one was moving fast enough to worry about it, but spun out. So that was a caution flag. Got back, turned around, went back on my way. Got to the next lap where I was like trying to put down a hot lap, and then a caution flag for somebody else on the course. So that passed, cleared that up, got another lap in, trying to get my first hot lap in for the session, and another caution flag went down. So basically the whole first session was traffic and caution flags, partially caused by me. So I can't go and point the finger because obviously I was part of the problem. But yeah, so not really sure where I stand time-wise yet, but I can definitely tell this is going to be quite the learning curve for me. So which is fun. That's exactly the reason why I got the S2000, and I'm here to learn in front of you. So you will see my mistakes, you will see my trials and tribulations, and you will see me improve, get better in some areas, get worse in other areas. It's all in front of the camera because I don't hide anything. So anyways, we're gonna wait for session 2. We'll head back out and hopefully we can put, you know, a couple of laps, string a couple of laps together. What a difference. Whoa, what a difference. So session 2 is done. I'm all smiles because I hit my minimum goal of being between 1 minute 45 and 1 minute 47. Being that I've never tracked this car before and I'm absolutely learning everything about this car on track for the very first time, I would have been absolutely excited to be in between that 145, 147. I hit my goal and I hit 147. So I know there's a lot more time in this car. It's just getting over the mentality of how I take turns in my Civic Type R versus this car. It's totally different. I have to carry a lot more speed into the turn with the S2000, because if I don't have the horsepower and torque like I do in the Civic Type R to pull me out of the turn. So the whole lap is just going to be mush and slow as hell. I spun out again on turn 6. It was right after my PB, right after I got 147. I spun out on turn 6 because I figured, I'll give it a little more and see if I can get a little more time out of it. So here's a key takeaway on that. I didn't go into turn 6 after my PB being brave and saying just have some guts and take the turn faster. That's a wrong way to approach it. I went into it with confidence, right? Understanding how the car behaved the last time I went around that turn when I hit the 147, and just adding a little bit more, being prepared to understand that the grip would probably break loose and catch it in time. So that's the first time I've ever spun out on turn 6. I mean, it's really difficult to spin out on turn 6 in a front-wheel drive car, so that's understandable. But I managed to stay on the pavement. If you hit turn 6 and you touch dirt while spinning out, that is bad news on turn 6. So I wasn't going fast enough to do that, but I did spin out. No big deal, car's fine, I'm fine, nerves are good, and I pulled it in for the session. Car's good. I mean, it's such a difference, such a contrast in so many different ways, the S2000 versus the Type R. But my temp gauge isn't moving. I mean, it's as warm out here as it was last time, and if I was tracking my Type R today, I probably would be overheating again. But in the S2000, it's happy. So really excited. I hit my minimum goal. I know there's more time. I need, I gotta be honest, I really think I might have a shot at 145 today. I might actually have a shot. So we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna go get lunch right now, and then we'll get ready for session 3. we just did a little walk around on the paddock. That was Dustin Williams Spoon S2000. That car is sick. It is basically the Spoon catalog. I mean, full aero. He just got a tune a few days ago. Guy is way chill. He's like super down to earth. It was really great meeting him. He came over to say hi. He's just a way cool guy. He's definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. So anyways, big shout out to you, Dustin. Thanks for coming over. Good luck to you in all of your endeavors. You deserve everything that you got. Part of the news also is it sounds like he's looking to get into another Civic Type R. He did have one in the past, but he kind of got rid of it before the scene for the Type R really exploded. So he came over and took a look at mine. We just threw some ideas back and forth, but he's looking to maybe get into another one. So very, very cool. Really cool guy. Really excited to see him out here in his S2000, putting down some lap times and actually tracking the car. Very awesome. So we're going to jump out for session 3 here in a minute. Let's see what we got. We are done with the final session, guys. What an amazing day. The S2000 is such a fun car to drive. It will keep your attention all the way through the session. There's no doubt that the car always wants to face the other direction, but that's what makes it fun to drive. It's a challenge. It's a new challenge for me, and I know it's one, if I can harness, will give me the ability to drive any car fast. So managed to match my personal best from the first session, which is 1 minute 47 seconds. I'm happy with that. That is the minimum of where I ideally want it to be, so I am more than happy with the 1 minute 47 seconds. Brand new platform, you know, I have no idea what the results were going to be, had no idea what to expect out of the car, pushing it at the limits. The last session I did have the cut a little bit short, something I'm learning about the car as we go along, but hard left turns, it seems like if I don't have a full tank of fuel, it wants to cut out. So the sensor in the tank must be on the right hand side is all that I can figure out. And the fuel sloshes up, goes past the sensor, and then the car thinks there's no gas. So anyways, really happy. We're headed back home now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now we've got S2000 track videos to look forward to. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe, share this video so it can get it out to other enthusiasts just like you. And until next time, stay hungry, stay fast, stay tuned. I'm Michael Baxi and I'm out.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh look who's reaching out. Old friends wanna feature now.